Previously on Trails in the Reverie, the party fought a corrupted version of Valimor at the midpoint of the Zero Stratum. They then made it to the end of the stratum and found OZXX in a field of Pleroma grass, but they had to retreat to better prepare for the final battle. Alright, once again sacrificing power for evasion. I fought you before as a boss. Now what do we have here? From what I understand, this is quite the mighty spiritual being. Though we may outnumber it, you can be certain that it's here to test us. It'll put up quite the fight. Indeed, this calls for our full attention, my brother. I like to believe I myself have gotten stronger since arriving at the Reverie corridor. It simply won't do for us as Arnor siblings to give this anything less than our utmost. You two are just ready to go, aren't you? I doubt I'll be able to keep up with either of you, but as an executor of Imperial Justice, I'll do my best to provide support. You honor us. We owe your father a great deal for everything he's doing for our country. But enough talk. It's high time we show this beast the full force of our might. Yes, gladly. As you wish, Your Highness.
It seems this will be quite the struggle. Pitiful! Man of the hour!
Move here.
There!
It's my duty.
Move over here.
Ready! There!
But who should I link with? Thing is, these two can. Thing is, Olivia can do art support, so it might be better to have the mages linked up, even if there's no. No, I have to generate BP, so. Crap.
Arcus activate! Leave it to me!
It's my duty.
Flow!
It's my duty. Arcus, activate!
There! They're down!
Here I go! Yeah!
Yeah, that way I can maintain resources a little easier.
There! They're down!
Here I go!
Here's my stage. Heck!
Let's begin!
Next round!
Power Potion self.
Yeah!
There!
Broken already. Nice.
Next round!
Dreadbreaker is supposed to have low delay, but my speed's not high enough to take advantage of that, except maybe with Omega Operation.
Initiate Omega Operation! Ready! Locked and loaded! Fire! They're down!
Here I go! It's my turn!
Here's my stage. Heck! Ready! Locked and loaded! Fire! Here!
Here I go! It's my duty! Arcus, activate!
This'll help!
You're so sweet!
There! Ready!
Strength and speed.
Take this! Here!
Here I go! Let's begin!
Very well.
I already have a lot of BP, so I think I'll try to take the chance of getting a arts support. Nope, not happening. It's not high enough for it to be worth it, huh?
Ready!
In that case, I better swap back.
It's my duty.
Saintly Force Self.
Arcus, activate.
Ready!
Burst Drive can actually hit them. Interesting.
Locked and loaded! Fire! There! They're down!
I'll see to this.
Let's begin.
Here's my stage.
Okay, Saintly Force Self.
Hick! There!
This'll help!
My thanks to you.
There! They're down!
I'll see to this.
Nice.
Let's begin.
Here's my stage.
Initiate!
Very well. Hick!
Let's begin. Arcus, activate.
Ready! Locked and loaded! Fire! Here!
I'll see to this. Very well.
Okay, a few more.
Hick!
Let's begin. Arcus, activate. It's my duty. Arcus, activate.
Ready! Locked and loaded! Fire! Here!
I'll see to this.
Nice. That felt a lot faster than the first time I fought. It's probably nerfed it slightly in the trial doors.
This'll help!
My thanks to you. Did you like that?
Unfortunately, that was the last easy trial. The others are way harder because of the specific all-canceling shit I have to worry about. Requiem Shot, Royal Cheer, Burst Drive. Okay. This is gonna take a lot of luck, but I gotta do it.
Trials available.
The Ironblood trial. This one is bullshit. I had a feeling this is who we'd see when I realized who I was teaming up with. Your Excellency, it's good to see you again. We had not even begun to repay our profound debts to our Firewall who is still among us. Now's our chance to demonstrate how far we've come as former Ironbloods, how well we're carrying on his legacy and well. Yeah, I don't know how much of a match for the real Gramsis replica is gonna be, but we've got to put on a good show here so we can rest easy knowing things are okay. Guess we should be grateful to have this opportunity to see him one last time then. With our combined strength, there's no doubt in my mind we'll suppress his Excellency. Right. Whoa, perfect dodge.
Now!
Lanny, times 2!
Yeah, I need to make sure you break him.
Spin! Terra Breaker!
There we go.
I'll take care of it.
Chrono Burst.
All right.
Rune.
All right.
Dark Requiem.
All right.
Basically, Tobal's Brave Order at home.
Arcus, activate.
Good to go.
Perk up!
Thanks much. I don't mind.
Okay, you also used your self buff.
Alright. I don't mind.
Getting healed will delay me quite a bit, huh?
Here's a pick-me-up.
Thank you.
Yes. Ready.
The person who actually used this build did it without items, but I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use a mind potion on you real quick. Actually, the most basic one will be enough.
Thanks much.
Yes.
In case things go wrong with Millium, a Zerum capsule as well.
Thanks!
I'll take care of it.
Why not?
Let it rip!
Why not? Here's a pick-me-up.
Thank you. On guard.
Okay. Chrono Burst.
All right.
Self buff.
On guard. Arcus, activate.
Ready.
Chrono Drive.
I don't mind.
You still have ATS free.
Here's a pick.
Thank you. On guard.
Still got your ATS, okay. Break a gun. I don't think I did this build exactly, but pretty close.
I don't mind.
Yeah, just not gonna let them get a turn.
Let it rip!
I don't mind.
All right. I'll take care of it.
Plus Rune.
I'll take care of it.
Cross Crusade.
Activate.
Why not? All right.
It's my turn.
Chrono Drive again.
On guard.
Let it rip!
On guard. Arcus, activate.
Here's a pick-me-up.
Thank you.
I don't mind.
On guard.
Man, that thing runs out quick.
I'll take care of it. I'll take care of it.
He's almost there.
I don't mind.
I'm just gonna poke him with my... I'm just gonna have someone finish him off.
These swords are of those who lost their way. On guard! You're in need of polish. Health down! Root gangrene!
Alright, victory, sort of.
What a waste of time that was.
Problem with Osborne is that I'm pretty sure his mystic art removes both brave orders and buffs, which means there is pretty much no way to defend against it. Renegade Edge has been upgraded. Getting Heated has been upgraded. Frigid Rain. And Megaton Press. One more trial. Ugh. So this is a setup I had. Maybe I should have given Milliam some way to recover CP. Yeah, it turns out apparently stacking stacking true Waterfall and True Evolution can lead to good damage.
Trial door presented.
Huh? I was wondering who would have the guts to challenge me, kind of thing. I'd end up basically looking in a mirror. Seeing that form, though, I can't help but wonder if it's the work of the weird-ass anomalies going on around here or whatever. Not that it matters. Seems more capable than the shitty doppelganger, at least. And hey, I like a good one-on-one. You listening out there, Administrator? You better watch out, because with any luck, I might tear this whole alternate dimension to pieces during this fight.
Think you can make this a little fun? Get lost! Too slow! Too slow! I'd rather do anything else.
Hey, Blazing Teammate.
Let me down, are ya? More! Give me more of this!
Okay, now I need Adamant Cake because he has some undodgeables. But I don't know if the demon form will actually save me.
Too slow! More! Give me more of this! Mind if I turn up the heat? This one's a scorcher! Incandescent Hellfire!
Turn bonuses are so dumb.
Get lost! Too slow! Too slow! Mind if I turn up?
You little.
What?
More. Give me more of this.
This could be a problem. I'm about to run out of the demon form.
Yeah.
Is there any way to quickly restore it?
Guess it's me. How about this?
Too slow.
Oh shit.
This little number for once.
I have to block it, or I'm dead.
Take this.
I screw up by using his S-craft too many times in a row.
Yeah.
Oh good, a 0 turn bonus.
I'd rather do anything else.
I need to use Zerum powders. No, there's no other way to survive. Otherwise, I'll never get enough CP to do everything I
Guess
need.
it's me. Not gonna let me down, are ya? Now it's getting fun.
Also, EP charge, please.
Too slow.
Now it's getting fun.
Get lost.
How about this?
Too slow. Too slow.
Now it's getting fun.
Man, this guy has such a speed advantage, it's horrible.
Too slow.
How about
Too slow. Get lost. Too slow.
now it's getting fun.
My demon form. Ugh. Seriously, delay of 7 even with all my buffs. It's so... What the fuck?
Too slow.
Oh, fuck.
More. Give me more of this. Guess it's me.
Time to go.
I'd rather do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah. Not good. More. Give me more of this.
Get lost.
How about
Too slow. My blood's boiling.
All cancelled. Will this work?
Something a little different. Take that! Incandescent Hellfire!
I hate turn bonuses like that. Seriously, they're so dumb. It does work,
How about
but if he uses a sword, I'm fucked.
Too slow. You little.
Okay,
more?
buys me a little bit of time.
Yes.
God damn. Promise, there's so many fucking heal turn bonuses that I'm just fucked no matter what I do.
More of this. Get lost. Too slow.
So it does give him all cancel immunity, but look at that. This guy still has so much health even after I broke him.
Now it's getting fun. Guess it's me.
So I saw the guard up. I'm gonna use this turn for EP recharging. Oh my goodness, he has a...
Yeah. Not gonna... Now it's getting fun.
If he has an instant magic turn, I might be screwed unless I use Mirror Soup. Oh, he doesn't even use arts? The hell?
Too slow. Now it's getting fun. Get lost.
This has gotta be the dumbest strategy ever.
Too slow. How about too slow? Now it's getting fun. Too slow.
Oh, fuck.
More. Give me more of this.
I really wish they didn't make Demonic Sword Angbar undodgeable like that. Otherwise it'd be much easier to manage all this. I should have made more physical guards.
How about
I need more resources. It's not gonna work out. I can't keep this attrition forever.
now it's getting fun. Guess it's me. Not gonna...
Maybe I should have gotten a burst setup.
Now it's getting fun.
Oh.
Too slow. Too slow. Now it's getting fun. Get lost. How about too slow? Too slow. Too slow. Now it's getting fun.
Oh my goodness, I feel like I'm almost there, but yet I might run out of resources anyway. I'm gonna have to make more afterwards, more of those defensive foods. Fuck.
How about
Good, I saw a chance.
too slow? You little.
Oh my goodness.
Now it's getting fun. More. Give me more of this.
I should have equipped the adamantine spell.
Not gonna. More. Give me more of this.
Well, in a pinch, I still have... Seriously, I need more sources of physical guarding. I think I saw physical reflect as well in some of my foods, but I really did not make enough of them.
Get lost. My blood's boiling. Yep.
Ugh.
Now it's getting fun.
Now I have to use the gun. Shit. Golden dish. That's the one I want to make more of.
Tastes like food. How about...
Tastes like food.
Now it's getting fun.
Okay, how many turns of this do I have? No speed for you. Oh, what? He has speed anyways. Or he's at least faster than me.
Get lost! Too slow!
How about...
Too slow!
more? Give me more of this.
Do this.
Yeah.
AP charge. I am really cutting it way too close.
Guess it's me.
Blazing demon to be safe.
More. Give me more of this.
I am so close. I just need to get him within a certain threshold and I can probably finish him off with the S-Craft.
Too slow! Too slow!
Now it's getting fun.
I'm glad we have the same counterattack range.
How about...
Too slow!
That means he is forced to get within my range if he, whenever he does his normal attack. Haha.
Now it's getting fun.
Get lost!
More. Give me more of this.
Okay, still have enough stacks of that left. Ah, hell. Haha, my reflection will slowly kill you, fool. And now I can steal your heal bonus too.
Yeah.
Okay. So first up, let's see. Since he's almost dead, I think I might as well just use the golden dish anyways. Maybe that last reflect will kill him, who knows?
Tastes like food. Yeah.
Blazing Demon.
Not gonna... Now it's getting fun.
Oh, come on, heal bonus.
How about this?
Too slow!
Please do not steal it. Please. Fuck you.
Too slow!
You're pushing me pretty hard.
Oh, that was close. I was gonna finish him with the S-Craft, but man.
Not bad at all.
I'll take it. A win to win you who meant spamming items. Incandescent Hellfire has been upgraded in both forms. I've finally fulfilled all the trials.
It's time to play. If you dare. May destiny guide you.
Celia.
Correct.
Swin's acting is very poor, or exaggerated, okay?
Have you got it?
Chill Cold Steel.
Well done.
I feel like the timer runs down faster than it should. Beyond the Journey is for number 3, okay, but the first one is Ashita Ino Kodo.
Next.
Who is his favorite? Giant Melon?
Correct.
Probably because it's near the beach.
Correct.
12 year age gap, oh boy.
Next.
2.
Correct.
I guess that one. I just know it wasn't the others. 4 is the first is Ashita Ino Kiseki. Elisa's unique dish. Salty gelato. I guessed.
Oh.
It was mixed hamburger dish. Ugh.
Have you got it?
Where was she born? Lemon? No, we're in Mephiria. Shit.
Oh, a pity. Have you got it?
40 characters.
Well done.
Jessica and Wayne are excluded from this count, if that was ever unclear. Our always would be 42, huh? How many quests? Ugh.
Oh.
They all have 1, 2, 3 in them. So it's confusing. A.
Next.
Master Court. 31.
Oh.
3 more were added for 4.
Next.
B. Goddess.
Correct.
Came with a base game, huh?
Have you got it?
Transmute.
Clever soul.
I like that card.
Oh, why don't we continue?
Go over to barrier, seize the truth. Go fight? No, never give up.
Oh, no.
River. Azalea Bay.
Our game is done. Very well.
Barely pass. I'll take it.
You get points for trying. Farewell. I await your next visit.
Okay, Scott True Hades, which I already have plenty of. Okay, that was pretty painful, but whatever. I still managed to make it somehow.
Rendering browsing interface.
4's open house.
I've wiped my ass with rougher stuff.
Nice going, Ash. You just keep getting stronger.
Sure do, but those weaklings weren't putting that to the test.
Well, you were a big help all the same. I couldn't have wrapped everything up in a day without you. Still can't get over you volunteering to take out monsters, though. What brought that on?
I was in the area to visit my mom's grave anyway. Had to take the day off of school to do it, so figured I'd put the time to good use.
Oh, right.
Spare me the meaningful downcast stick. Just figured I'd better come let her know the war's over and everything. That's all. Couple that with getting to pretend I'm a bracer for a bit, and it wasn't a bad way to spend the day.
Oh, I think you could do a lot more than pretend if you wanted. Been wanting to recruit you at some point since you're such a natural. Suppose this is as good a time as any. Give it some thought, yeah? You've still got a year to decide what you want to do after graduating.
Like I said, I was just trying to make the most of my day.
Look at you, Mr. Community Service.
Oh no, is there a part of Shmelga still in him?
Cut the shit and just say what you want to say.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just laughing at the idea of you going straight after all you've done.
I never committed to being a bracer.
Of course you didn't. You're just looking for somewhere to run. When Zephyr invited you to join them, you should have accepted right then and there.
I still had things to take care of.
But not anymore, right? Now everything's all wrapped up with a pretty little bow. What a damn joke. In the end, your assassination attempt got hand-waved as a false report, and here you are, living a charmed student life. False report, my ass. It was regicide. Regicide! For you to get off scot-free. There really is no justice in this world.
Look, I know I have to atone for what I've done. And as long as you're inside of me, I know I don't belong with the others.
Boy, you got that right, Ash Carbide.
I feel bad doing this to Schwarzer and my classmates, but I'll be dropping out from the branch campus at the end of the month.
Daydream Forest Open House. Two days later. Great, another boring-ass assembly is exactly what I was in the mood for as soon as I stepped back in the leaves. Apparently, Principal Le Guin has some kind of announcement. Oh, I wonder. What, got any ideas? I believe your homeroom teacher should have informed you yesterday, but just in case any of you missed the memo, I'm pleased to announce the branch campus's very own open house, starting a week from today. Excuse me? As I'm sure most of you know, Forest main campus hosts an annual festival. Under normal circumstances, we'd hold something similar, but being strapped for a time in our inaugural year, we're trying something new. Do we have to spend tickets again? As a matter of fact, we weren't planning on any events this year, but then along came something that changed our minds. That'll be you soon. You've all grown considerably in the year since enrolling. There's so much for you all to learn, but you're hardly the helpless little fledglings you once were at the start of the year. Indeed, thanks to your field exercises and combat experience, the branch campus has earned a reputation rivaling the main one. No longer does this school exist in the shadow, and we have you all to thank for that. Stand tall and be proud. Where enthusiasm was once anemic at best, we're now inundated with applications for the coming school year. I hope you're all excited. Soon you'll be upperclassmen to a new fresh crop of students. It'll no longer just be us on this campus, who would have thought? It sounds very exciting. I can't wait to meet them all in person. As you may have surmised, this open house is for the incoming class. During this time, the campus will be open to the public. You can expect many a prospective student to visit. Your job then is to demonstrate to these visitors precisely what the Forest Branch campus is all about. Consider it your first opportunity to learn what it means to be upperclassmen and to set the best examples. Needless to say, please don't embarrass the school. Now then, time is of the essence. Get to work preparing for the event. That is all. Dismissed. Afternoon homeroom. The day of will be split into two sections, morning and afternoon. In the morning will be open classes. The structure will be slightly different from usual, but you don't need to do much in the way of prep. If anything, that's for us instructors to deal with. Here's hoping you manage to live up to the crowd's expectations, oh my Ashen Chevalier. Since we're having open classes though, we can't let our guards down either. Exactly. Friends and relatives might drop in to see you, so be prepared. God, I'm starting to get nervous. Anyway, starting today, I want all of you to use your time after school to prepare for the afternoon section. I spoke about it a little yesterday, but you guys are the main attraction of the afternoon's festivities. Every club is going to be holding an event and inviting guests to come see them. That being said, you don't need to prepare special stalls or booths or anything. The whole point of this is that the clubs hold events that are closely tied to what they actually do on a day-to-day basis. I see, that'll allow us to prepare for something in a short amount of time. It's a perfect way of introducing a school to potential applicants and advertising our clubs. Two birds with one stone. You guys can discuss things with your club mates to figure out what you want to do. There'll be no class presentations this time around, so you should be able to focus your attention squarely on that. And that's about it. I'll let you know about the curriculum at a later date. That'll do for today. Perfect timing too. Altina, if you would. Right. Stand bow. I'm gonna go talk to Jessica and Louise. I also have to talk with everyone from the swimming club. I'll go look for Sydney. Alright, Ash, that leaves you with your duties as a member of the organization committee. What the hell are you talking about? Yo, Schwarzer, explain yourself. Alright, totally forgot to mention it. Sorry, but I have a meeting with the other instructors. Muse, could you explain things to Ash for me? But of course. Thanks, I appreciate it. So what's this organization whatever committee? Well, you were absent yesterday, but we talked about it during Homeroom. The primary job of the Open House Organization Committee is helping the various clubs in making sure things work as planned on an event day. Each class has to choose one person for the job, you see. And after careful consideration, Class 7 picked you, Ash. What the hell are you? It's mandatory. Each class has to pick someone. I get that, but why me? I ain't got time for this BS. You were out of luck the moment you were absent, heh. None, I have to attend a meeting with the Tea Ceremony Club. I think I speak for everyone when I say we all appreciate your dedication to this, Ash. Ta! Ready for real? Damn it, why am I stuck doing this executive committee bullshit? Ain't like I'm sticking around this joint for much longer. What's the point? So about the open house, Ash? Yeah? I guess we have to put something together for it, don't we? Uh-huh. Do you have any ideas? What if we gave people a quiet space to read and serve them tea and snacks? That could be nice. Maybe. What do you think? I want to hear your opinion too. Yup. Ash, are you listening? Sure. You and Kirsty seem to be getting along awfully well lately. It almost reminds me of one of Dorothy's books. Guess so. He didn't even react to that. Ash, wake up! Where's the fire? Damn. I'm sorry, it's just... You look like you were deep in fun. I was starting to worry. If you need someone to talk to, I'm always here to listen, okay? I know I probably can't do all that much for you, but still. You always help me so much. This time I want to be the one who helps you. What am I even doing? This isn't like me. Where are you? No use getting so worked up about dumb bullshit. If this is the last thing I do here, might as well make it count. You know, I think I'm gonna go all out. What do you mean? I mean the open house. I'm on the executive committee for it. You're helping to run the event. I didn't know that. I didn't exactly volunteer for it. Let's just say it fell into my lap. Is that what's been barring you, Ash? Sure, I guess you could say that. Something along those lines. Ash on the executive committee, huh? The more I think about it, though. I say that role's a perfect fit for you, Ash. You're going to do great. I'll be rooting for you the whole time. It's just grunt work. Nothing to get that excited about. I'll get it taken care of. More importantly, we need to figure out what we're doing as a literature club. Wait, see it. We can't half-ass this thing. Unless we go all out, the other clubs are going to make us look bad. That's true. Then what do you think we should do? That's a million-mirror question, ain't it? What if we offer a recommendation service? People can come in and we'll suggest books based on their mood and taste. We could use the library and everything. Oh, that's a good idea. That sounds like the perfect thing for a group like ours. But we can't stop there and call it good. It'll be lame if that's all we have. Maybe we should set aside time for a live reading. That's a wonderful idea. Let's do it. But who's going to do the reading? And where are they going to read? What do you mean who's going to read? You. Who else is starting the club? Me? I can't read in front of so many strangers. At least come up with me, Ash. Afterward, Ash, together with his fellow committee members Leonora and Stark, spent the ensuing days toiling away on the open house. Eager to make the most of his limited time, he poured every ounce of his energy into making the event a big success. With his help, many of the school's clubs were able to prepare in time despite the short deadline they faced. After a long week of preparations, it was at last time for the open house to commence. The main campus is here too. That morning, Zemurian history. It's just like that, a revolution took place in Calvert that led to a massive transformation of its political system. In order to forge better ongoing relationships with our neighboring nation, it's important to understand the democratic ideals that form the backdrop of. It's the real Ashen Chevalier. He's much more serious than I expected. How dashing. I'm so jealous of the students here. He's ridiculously popular. Kinda feels like more people are here to see Instructor Rean than they are the class itself. That Kurt fellow sure is handsome too. I'm so glad I got to see him today. You're in no position to talk, Kurt. A lecture on the arts at a military academy. The idea is all well and good, but I've little doubt it's not but frivolity. Come on, don't be like that. As people well educated in the fine arts, it's their duty to warmly watch over them. General Aurelia Le Guin, what's the Golden Rakshasha doing here? I heard she was the principal, but I didn't think she'd teach the class directly. Let the lecture begin. First, to be clear, social standing and qualifications mean nothing when it comes to art. She heard that. While some pieces require some measure of knowledge to understand, all interpretation is up to the person experiencing the art. I'm going to assume that everyone present understands this extremely basic concept, am I correct? Let's check it out on our class. Yes, good idea. Now, today's classes are open to the public. I'd love for some of our esteemed guests to speak about the arts. Eek! The principal will go in is not to be messed with. I feel for them, but they did it themselves. Panzer Soldat training. Man, mock battle between students. Talk about a letdown. I was hoping I'd get to see the Golden Rakshasha and the Ashen Chevalier duking out in person. Even with the tear thing, I don't know if Rean could win one-on-one. No kidding, this whole thing's gonna be a waste of everyone's time. I got a level with you, man. I was hoping I'd get to put Schwarzer's new plaything through its paces. You should have known better then. There's no way we can show something like that to the public. Yeah, I guess. Well, seeing as we've got an audience here, we might as well put on a good show. You game? Oh, you bet I am. Don't expect me to go easy on you, Ash. I'll be giving this fight everything I've got. Ready, set, fight! What the? These kids have got some skills. Serious skills. I swear they were enlisted soldiers. No kidding, I'd recruit them into our unit if I could. The heck kind of training are they getting here? Class is finally over. I'm dead tired. It's hard to ignore all the eyes on you. Don't rest for too long, or main jobs remain undone. Especially yours, Ash. And whose fault is that? I did my damage to help out, so you all better not waste my hard work. Roger that, heh. We better get to our respective clubs. You'll be checking on each of them, right? Yeah, just to make sure no shit suddenly hits the fan. It's annoying as hell, but I'm already on board, so... Yeah, we get it. You're too cool for school, literally. So we're rooting for you, so go kick some open house butt. Just focus on your own club stuff, Wild Philly. You could stand to be a little more honest. But then you wouldn't be our Ash, now would he? Alright, guess I should get going. This is really it. The end. No regrets, right?
Huh? Who put that box out?
When did this come together? I'm not crazy about the fact that I'm on the organization committee and didn't know about this, but... Please vote for the one you support. A battle box, eh? Did Leonora or Stark set this up? So you want to decide which club had the best showing, huh? How dumb. But I'll take a look later. Open house of the branch campus, huh? All eyes are on this place. After a Great War, Radio Trista moved back into the main office. But the second studio and leaves is turning into an important location for us. I'm personally working on a large-scale special broadcast about the branch campus. The opening classes in the morning were great, but the club events in the afternoon were something else. As a Force graduate, I plan on covering all of this in spectacular fashion. Hey, Linde. Vivi, what are you doing here? Covering the open house, obviously. Hey, want to swap places for old time's sake? I do know CPR after all. Not happening. You just said you're here for work. At least try to act professional. It's fine. Rex is here, too. He's got it covered. For all of our photos will be of the girls if I don't keep an eye on him. You two haven't changed at all. Oh, Ash, thanks for keeping tabs on the clubs. Fish, I was just worried about where or not you could handle things alone. But it looks like you're doing fine. Yeah, I was nervous talking to the guys, but I'm managing. I got to chat with the female guests about all kinds of books. I even managed to turn a few new people onto Dorothy's novel. Cool, whoever floats your love boat. Plus, the book recommendation corner is surprisingly popular. The books here are all property of the school, so I can't loan them out, but Becky made sure that if there are any books people like, they can buy them immediately. I'm really grateful for her hard work. But she was pleased as punch that she can profit off the open house. Well, either way, looks like things are fine here. Yep, I know you deal great with your job as a committee member, Ash. I'll be your personal little cheering squad, so go gum. Man, just worry about yourself. You still have your life reading to do, right? Oh yeah. I better go to the club room to prepare. When the time comes, I'll be going there. Yeah, I got it. I'm nervous about the recital. Why, didn't you do all the announcements of the Derflinger? Reading a book out loud should be hella easy for you at this point. Talking to a microphone and speaking to a huge audience right in front of you are completely different. Plus, I was talking to our friends of the Derflinger. Look, just assume nobody's expecting much from you and try to unclench. You'll be fine. That's kind of sad in and of itself. But you're right, that's enough of complaining on me. You just focus on doing your job, okay, Ash? Will do. Good luck out there. Nice librarian lady recommended a picture book to me. I'm gonna have Miss Rosine read it to me later. Where'd the boys go? They already ran off somewhere together. Just ignore them and let's have our own fun. Will they be okay? No worries, if they get lost, someone from the branch campus will find them. It'll be fine. Oh, so you would be Ash from the new Class 7, I presume. A pleasure to see you. Likewise, I guess. So you're that sister over at the church in town, yeah? Last I checked, she went to school at Strozzer and now works as a squire with the girls with her. I'm guessing you're babysitting the kids again, huh? I am. Today's open house sounded like a big diversion, so I decided to bring them here as a change of pace. This is my last opportunity to spend time with these children, after all. Oh yeah, that means you're moving on from Leaves. Yes, my duties in this region have come to an end, essentially. Gotcha. I imagine you guys constantly have your hands full in one way or another. Those runs sure do seem fun of you, though. Better come back to visit every now and again so I don't get too bummed out. Oh, of course, I absolutely want to visit whenever the opportunity presents itself. The cooking club. Huh, the dining room really does look like a bona fide restaurant. The free initial orders of a sorbet tomato omelet rice. Got it, coming right up. Order up, smooth mashed potatoes on deck. Running. Now this is what I call bustling, but these girls can cook well enough to rival any restaurant, so I'm not surprised. But if I'm worried about anything, it's... Freddy! Here's your Freddy open house special. Sorry to keep you waiting. It's a lavish dish full of all kinds of specialty ingredients. Please enjoy. It's too late. Hopefully they don't complain later. What's this? It's magnificent. It's stimulatingly aromatic, rich on the palate, with a refined aftertaste. Yes, this is the flavor I've sought for so many years. I'm pleased to hear you say so. That means it was worth hiking up those mountains for ingredients. I'm impressed. I must contact my foodie friend. Looks like they've got some cuckoo customers too. His food seems like a hit, so I guess it's fine. Ooh, I'm full. That was a whole lot of food. But there are so many other items on the menu I want to try out too. No, hold it together, Mint. You'll get a horrid stomachache. But maybe I can order some, just one more thing. I mean, I've been contributing to the sales, right? Alright, I've decided. Let's keep this food train rolling. Toot toot. We're still doing it okay on potatoes, but we're starting to run low on tomatoes. We could use a fresh stock of drinks too. Did I hear you say we're running out of grub? Yeah, we brought in a lot more customers than we originally expected to. That's not a bad thing though. Becky agreed to supply us with whatever we needed, so all I have to do is give her a call and we'll be set. Oh nice, way stay on top of things. Naturally, thanks for checking in, Ash. I promise we'll be fine. The soup is something else. The balance between spicy, sour, and bitter flavors is sublime. Do you use specialty ingredients for this as well? You have keen senses, my friend. I used the extract of a certain botanical monster to offset the richness of the stock. Oh, I see, that's how you were able to craft such a complex flavor. This truly is a dish overflowing with hitherto unknown discoveries. Okay, Weiro, you have fun with that. All we have to do is simmer it and it'll be good to go. While we wait on that, we can prep the next. Looks like things are real busy over here. I guess they are, huh? Heh. If anything, I'm just relieved we have so many customers. This is all thanks to you helping with the taste testing. Which I only help because I got to eat for free. Anyway, good luck. Alright, for the swim team, we've got swimming lessons from Stark and Wayne's muscle training seminar. Those are great places to start. There's no better teacher than hands-on experience. Let's say we all get our feet wet. That makes sense, but I'm not much of a swimmer, so I'm a little scared. No need to worry, we have kickboards for those who require them. Feel free to borrow one if you feel a need. Oh my, just look at her. Have you ever seen anything so cute? Right, and she's so short. It's like she's a living doll or something. Oh, well, aren't you sweet? What are you doing lending a hand out here, Say, you think she might be his little sister? And what if she is? Maybe she's here to help her brother. Good for her, I say. This seems unfair. We're the same year as them, yet they treat me as if I'm some little girl. I don't let it get to you. Maybe they can't tell, but the rest of us know how mature you are, I promise. Guess things are going well enough for a little bunny. With Stark by your side, I'm sure everything will be just fine. As for Wayne over there, key to muscle training is balancing your load carefully. If you work too hard, yourself too hard, it'll come back to bite you, and then some. Instead, you must increase the load gradually. Once you find the suitable routine, you boys can one day have glorious muscles like mine. What do you think of these guns? Pretty cool, right? Looking at my pride and joy. I mean, I guess those are muscles. Yep, definitely muscles. Sure, you're ripped, but at the end of the day, they're just muscles. Never underestimate the splendor of muscles. Muscles combine power and beauty into a singular, sublime form. Nothing else compares. When push comes to shove, you can only count yourself, and when shove comes to heave, only your muscles will have your back. Who knows what the future might have in store? Build muscle now and worry later, I say. Excuse me, I have a question. I admire your enthusiasm, son. Ask away. If there's anything you wish to know about muscles, I'm here to help. Do muscles make you popular with girls? Well, you see, that depends on the girl, I guess. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Me too. Say women are attracted to confidence. And what better way to build confidence than with a body of steel? Inferior, anyway. Oh, if you say so, mister. Whoa, look over there, you guys. Wow. You can have muscles for days, but nothing beats a handsome face like that, guys. Yeah, you've got that right. No! Wait, don't go! You must believe in the power of muscles! Sheesh, dramatic much. Oh yeah, Micah said she was coming to the open house today, but I haven't seen any sign of her. I could have sworn I told her I'd be holding a muscle training seminar here to pull. Why? Why won't anyone believe in the power of muscles? Damn, he is down in the dumps. I don't know if I've ever seen him so dejected. Hey Ash, good to see you. Sorry to drop the patrol duty on you. Hey, don't sweat. Ain't like any of us can abandon our club responsibilities just because we're pulling double duty for the open house. It's always been a plan to rotate who's doing the rounds so we can help pitch in at our clubs regardless. Right, as I recall, you'll be off next, which is when I'll jump in and get back to work. When the time comes, don't worry about hitting me up on your way or anything. Just head straight on over, no biggie. Gotcha, thanks man. It's frustrating to have people think I'm Stark's younger sister. I realize that statistically speaking, I'm shorter than the average high schooler. However, I'm confident that one of these days I'll have a big growth spurt and catch up. Surely I will. I must. After all, I'm on track to surpass million. That's a good sign things are going to improve. Okay, what was the chess club deal again? Right, an amateur chess tournament with open registration. Let's see how that's going. A rematch, huh? Checkmate. So much for getting my revenge. Here if I was doing well, until I wasn't. You're tough as ever, Kurt. Don't sell yourself short. You're short. Your extremely aggressive play during the midpoint was genuinely harrowing to confront. If Machias hadn't tutored me recently, I don't know if I would have escaped that. Looks like your man is on a roll. Attaboy. And that's checkmate. Oh, I lost again? I've been in the chess club for a whole year. This is the best I can do? I feel like such a loser. Don't. I'm honestly shocked how much you've improved in the short span of time. I didn't think you would put up remotely this much of a fight, and yet you did. It's like night and day compared to when we previously played against one another. Really? You mean it? Kurt said the same thing, but I thought he was just being nice. Well, in that case, maybe after this tournament is over, you and I could play some more together. Sure, I guess, but only for a little while. Yes, thank you. This is the best day of my life. Well, looks like Sydney's got some game after all. Gotta admit, he's pretty capable as long as he doesn't get ahead of himself. Well, everything looks good here. On to the next stop. Ever since I lost to Kurt last time, I've been practicing, but I guess he's still out of my league. Just you wait, though. Next school year, the chess club is going to reopen over at the main campus. When that happens, I'll definitely enroll and I'll practice like I've never practiced before to show him what for. Fritz pushed me to a limit, but I still managed to seize victory. Nevertheless, I wasn't expecting so many talented entrants to our tournament. I'm unsure of how far I'll advance, but I'd be remiss not to give it my best effort as one of the organizers. Man, I can't believe I got her to say yes to hanging out after a tournament. I've got the honest to God's magic touch. And after that, maybe we can go for a walk or something. I mean, it's practically a date we've got lined up at this point, right? if I didn't know better, I wouldn't think you just got your ass kicked. Yet here you are, on top of the world. This open house you put together on is pretty nice, I must say. The main campus decided not to have a festival this year due to the ongoing reorganization. In that sense, I'm a little envious you all get to have something. Here's a tea ceremony club. Looks like they're running a tea room and a hands-on event. Hold on, what the hell's that skirt-chasing cameraman like you doing here, pal? Oh hey, you're one of my students. How's the open house treating you, man? Enjoying it? Enjoying it? Buddy, I'm running this joint. You didn't answer my question. What's got you all excited here? We had guests who wanted photos of the hands-on portion to keep as a souvenir, you see. As it just so happened, Rex was in here in the room and kindly volunteered to take photos for us. Ever since then, he's stuck around as our go-to photographer. It's a lovely little arrangement that I do say so myself. Yeah, turns out a lot of people want to pose with the club members in their fancy kimonos. Not that I'm complaining, I get to snap tons of pictures of not just Muse and Maya, but whatever other hotties drop by. Interestingly enough, it's the girls who ask for my services more than the guys. Carry over there is the most popular request. Real talk, I'm more than a little jealous of the guy. They keep fighting over how cute he looks and everything. Why can't that be me? Speak for yourself, I have mixed feelings about being called cute day in and day out, Sai. Doesn't sound like such a raw deal to me. You're still making your customers happy. What more could you ask for? True, you've got a good point. The women of Erebonia offer nothing less than perfect hospitality to their guests. If being cute is what it takes, so be it. We also have quite a few visitors joining us from St. Estrada today. Hardly surprising, I know firsthand how curious the Estrada girls are with Thors' student body. They also seem to be enjoying themselves at the open house as well. Well, Hall, I got so many great shots of all those babes. Lucky timing too, they probably would have refused that at any other time. Once hearing to cover the open house was the best decision of my life. Awareness of the tea ceremony culture as an Eastern custom unfortunately remains low within Erebonia. With any luck, this open house will be a good opportunity to introduce lots of people to its unique charms as an art form. It'd be nice if our exhibition helped the club to attract some new members too. Probably best not to get too greedy here though, one step at a time. The girls who stop by all keep demanding to take pictures with me. I feel like I'm just some kind of mascot for a club or something. Ugh. I practiced so much for today to try and show how manly I can be too. So much for that. Celestin, you came. Indeed, I have. Though I have only served here but for a few months before the war, I simply had to come when I caught wind of this event. Lord Patrick graciously granted me free time, and here I am. That's great, I'm glad you could make it. I was talking to Master Reen and Lady Toa earlier. They had much to say about you, Frankie. It would seem you carried on your custodial duties here quite admirably since I left. And I hear you now manage the dormitories as well. That's quite the impressive promotion. Thanks, Celestin. I still fall 100 Celsius short of you when it comes to the workload I can handle, though. Oh, that's just as well. I'd prefer for my own job if I were to follow in my stead too quickly. That being said, are you still looking to be a receptionist with the Bracer Guild? Absolutely, that's still a dream, but honestly, I get a lot of fulfillment out of this work as it is. I know the guild's short-handed right now, so it's not like there's any shortage of opportunities. But with more students in tow, I feel like I should stay put for now and grow. That's what I've been thinking anyway. Is that so? Though I've only been away a short while, I must say, Frankie, you have grown indeed. When you feel ready to apply for the guild, please by all means, do not hesitate to reach out to me. I have a fair few leads into the organization. It would be my honor if I could personally recommend you when the time comes. I don't know what to say, thank you. Cool, let's roll. I don't know if we should go that way. I don't see any club activities. Who cares? Exploring the campus is way more fun than some dumb old club stuff. This is farther than I made it last time. Don't you want to see what's further down? Yeah, I guess I do. Could be dangerous though. This is Einhall Keep. Exactly. Now, what are we waiting for? Let's... Hold it right there, you little brats. Ah, Ash, what are you doing here? This map's off limits. Go screw around somewhere else. Can't believe a punk like you is telling us to behave. What was that? Nothing, ignore him. Come on, Zach, let's get out of here. Fine, if we have to. Regular customers are coming in to help sell to all the visitors. We're really raking it in today. Thanks a bunch, open house. You know, I can't help but remind you of our school festivals back at the main campus. I was thinking the same thing. We both had our own little storefronts and competed to see who could make the most dough, yeah? That's right. It's almost a shame that we're working together this time around. Well, I don't see anything wrong with cooperating every now and then. It'd get boring to have to kick your sorry butt all the time. Hey, that's my line. Herman? So this is where she goes to school these days. Seems like a real lively place. Hey, I know you. You and Leonora used to work together, didn't you? Oh, you're one of the guys from the new Class 7. Hey, thank you all for looking out for her. Officially, I'm here to escort Hugo as he goes about his business, first and foremost. The reason I volunteered was really so I could see how Leonora is holding up. Sounds like she's been keeping plenty busy, working on the executive committee for this event and all. Seeing her all relaxed and settled in here really puts my mind at ease.
I swear all those doofuses looked like they were having the time of their lives. I didn't do too bad with the friends I made here. Even if I won't be seeing much of them after this.
This is it, the branch campus open house. Oh, everything looks so lovely. Haha, I can't believe I have another opportunity to meet him. Oh, am I lucky? This is after we fought that demon at St. Estrella. Now that I've scouted out the school, all stuff is to head over to the clubhouse then. What's this funny feeling in my chest? Oh, be still, my beating heart. Huh, I guess she's here to see someone. No idea who, though. Well, whatever. She seems to know where she's going. You do your thing, girlie. Alright, tennis club. Looks like they're putting on an exhibition match in a tennis lesson. Take this. Ha. And this. Not so fast. Attention everyone, the tennis club is holding public exhibition matches. Tennis is a fun sport and a fine way to stay fit and healthy. Anyone who's interested is welcome to come and give it a try. Those who like to sign up for a demonstration, please come see me. Looks like we've attracted a decent crowd. Even the wild Philly family came to spectate. Huh? Yeah, Funny's underselling it. These chicks are downright smoking. Just look at I'm running around, showing off some leg. Do we hit a jackpot or what? Every one of these girls is a 10. We ought to sign up for a little demonstration. Sounds like a good way to get some hands-on time, if you know what I mean. I'm down. It ain't like there's anything else going on at this snooze fest, so that's for damn sure. Great, we've got a couple of creepers on our hands. Any other day I'd kick their asses and beat down with it, but I gotta take a more delicate approach here. Hey there, you two. That uniform. You must be a student here. Shit, don't tell me you overheard us. What's your problem, chump? We ain't done nothing wrong. Relax, guys. I'm not here to start any beef. I mean, come on. Do I look like some preppy hall monitor snitch to you? Give me a break. You got a point. You don't exactly look like an honor student. Yeah, if anything, you look like a bad influence. Takes one to know one, jackass. Look, I get it, okay? That's why I came to give you a warning. As a matter of courtesy. A warning about what? Take a look around. You didn't forget where we are, did you? The Thors Military Academy branch campus. Duh. Who cares? We're only here to kill time and catch some eye candy. Let that first part sink in. You're a freaking military academy. Those aren't ordinary schoolgirls or oogling, my dudes. They're trained to be professional soldiers. The war kind, you know? If push comes to sexual harassment, they can make a weapon out of damn near anything within reach. They will shove that racket up your anus. You saw him smacking around that tennis ball. That thing flew like a damn bullet. Now imagine you got on their bad side and one of them went slice serve on you with a racket. How do you think that'd pan out? Look, I don't know. Your skull's gonna get smashed, that's what. It won't be a tiny fracture either. I'm talking about complete cranial crushing. Dust. For real? Oh, that'll be the least of your troubles, I can tell you right now. How's it get any worse than that? A lot of rich girls here from families with types of people you really don't want to get on the bad side of. If word gets out that their dear daughters are in any sort of trouble, there will be hell to pay. The kind of hell I'd really rather not even think about. Like, damn. Think for me, it sucks being here. It's suffocating. Got eyes on you wherever you go. Okay, I can't catch a break. I mean, if you fellas want to try your luck, be my guest. You're way braver than I am. I'll be waiting for you at a distance, quietly. If you're lucky, you might walk away with a few bones intact. It might be worth a shot. Only one way to find out, yeah? You know what? I think we're good. Ain't like we're not desperate for some action, right, dude? Yeah, I think we'd better go. Cool, let's beat it. Look, took them long enough. What a complete waste of my time. Maybe I should have just pulled them aside and beaten the crap out of them. Saved us all the trouble. Man, I really have gotten soft since coming here. This sucks. Thanks to Yuna and Jessica's exciting match earlier, the hands-on area is a big hit with visitors. Nothing wrong with a little hustle and bustle, but can you girls handle so many people? I think so. We've got spare tickets lying around that we can use. It'd be nice if we had more than one court, but we're just doing basic rallies, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Want to give it a shot, Ash? You're more than welcome to. No can do. I've got too much work around this festival to slack off here. So if you girls have trouble keeping up, let me know and I'll see what I can do to help. Sure thing. Thanks, Ash. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it here in time for the public lectures in the morning, but I could tell Yuna's working hard and doing well, which is what counts. I'll be sure to give my husband the good news when I get back. Kick some butt, Yuna. Go, Yuna. God, how am I supposed to relax when my family is watching me? I can hear Ken and Nana cheering me on from here. How are they so loud? Am I that loud? Well, it's time to put on the big sister cap. I don't want to disappoint them. This was originally supposed to be a casual tennis demonstration, but then I got completely absorbed in my match of Yuna. But that's fine, it made for a much better club promotion. If I made a mistake, there's the racket outside even louder than usual. No shit, the entire campus is swamped with people visiting for the open house. Wow, what a bunch of nonsense. Though I do recall being asked to give a lecture for the event, which I promptly refused. I might add, I have far better things to be doing. All I ask is that none of those interlopers step a single reach inside this building. The last thing I need is simpletons interfering with my research. Modern Music Club. A performance at their flinger in your hearts forever. Clever. I'm just gonna assume they actually got permission to perform here. Still, not bad, guys. Thanks, everyone. You've been our little trio's biggest audience yet. Thanks for sharing your energy with us and helping us put on our best show ever. We're working the house down today. But the fun isn't over just yet. Next song will be our last. Let's get wild. She's usually so stoic, but look at her now. You mean Valerie? Yeah, you can actually hold a conversation with her these days. Says the putt about the kettle. Not my fault if folks can't hang. No, that's just what makes you special. Come again? Anyway, looks like the show's wrapping up. Things are gonna get messy when people try to leave. Care to help me play Escher? If it ain't one pain in the ass job, it's another. Fine. Our next performance is in 1 hour. Come check us out. We still got plenty of songs you haven't heard yet, so don't sleep on our next show. And we're gonna make the next performance even harder than this one. You can count on that. Hey, the crowd was raving. Suppose I can spare a crumb of validation for those dorks today. Whenever I sing and strum my guitar, I tend to lose myself in the thrill of performing. And inevitably, as soon as I come back down to earth, I'm mortified. No point getting all in your head like that. Oh, how many times have people seen you guys perform at this point? Enough that it shouldn't bother me, huh? I was honestly gobsmacked when we were allowed to perform with Arkansas a little while back. But today I'm feeling a different emotion. Oh, of course you are. You punks were the stars of the show today. I thought we were. I was nervous, but even more than that, I was busting at the seams to jam out. And that's why I think I performed even better than usual. Yahoo, now this is rocking. We finally had our concert debut. I know on the dirt flinger of all places. I'm on Cloud 9, lady. Cloud 9. Hey Ash, doing the rounds? Is Tatiana going to be okay handling the lit club on her own? Sure, the only thing we do that requires more than one person is recitals, so... Other than that, she should be able to hold on to the fourth solo. Girl's usually a walking ball of nerves, but when shit's gotta get done, she always rises to the challenge. Oh, you really seem to trust her. You should tell her that what you just told me. I think you'd make her really happy. Like how I could say that to her face. Ain't my job to make her happy anyway. Man, you can be such a headache. Pretty sure I've checked everywhere. Guess I should head back to the lit club room. I guess what Principal Le Guin said is true. We sure have a lot of prospective students visiting the school today. Funny how that works considering when this place first opened, it was nothing but a dumping ground for a bunch of castaways. A little harsh there, don't you think? Anyway, I'm glad to see lots of new students will be joining us next year. This should be fun. Yeah, next year. With any luck, that should mean we'll get new people to join the Lit Club too. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Yeah, that'd be pretty nice, I guess. My only concern is where I'll be a good role model to newcomers. It's kind of intimidating to think about. Hey, if anyone's got a good handle on that kind of crap, it's you. Really? You think so? Of course I do. I think you'll have the new members looking up to you and coming to you for help in no time. Oh, I hope so. I'll have to do my best to be a good leader to everyone. Plus, with all those new faces keeping you busy, you won't have to worry about putting up with me any longer. What do you mean any longer? Ash, where are you? It's almost time for the live reading. Let's grab our books and make our way over to the library. Phew, things went off without a hitch, and the crowd seemed to have a good time. Yep, done and dusted. Though I was pretty shocked you managed not to freak out during the real deal. That's because you were there reading with me. Well, I am a member of this club. If I didn't participate, Schwarzer would never let me hear the end of it. I don't think that's true. You have your job as a committee member, after all. So about what you said before the reading. Well, time to get back to doing rounds. You'll be fine your own, right? Right? Yeah. Don't worry about our club. Catch you later. Ash. Whew. The open house is almost over. Finally, guess I'll do another round inside the school. Oh, there he is. Hey, Ash. I see they've been keeping you busy. You can say that again. What are you guys doing all gathered around here? You punks playing hooky or what? I didn't take you to be slackers who liked hoisting stuff on other fools. It's something like that. Looks like all of Class 7 is here now, though. Yeah, weird how it all worked out. You're telling me you guys didn't plan this? You all just happened to end up in the same spot? More or less, we each went to our breaks in search of a place to relax at the same time. Before we knew it, we all found ourselves here. Yep, what he said. We weren't coordinating at all. It just worked out this way. Well, unlike the rest of you, I'm still on duty, just to be clear. Be that as it may, I say it's a testament to the bonds we forged with Class 7. I think it's simply wonderful. Come on, Ash, you're right here. Why not stick around and chat for a while? A fine idea. We still have some time to spare, so it shouldn't be a problem. Alright, you win. I'll join you guys. Now spit it, what are you guys talking about? Anger grievances of Schwarzer or something? That's the first thing that popped into your head? Oh, there he goes again, bashful as ever. Unlike me, I'm simply dying to tell you all about how much I adore our beloved instructor. You're on the polar opposite side of the spectrum, Missy. You're too open for feelings. Always a handful of you two. Like you're any better, little bunny. I realize I'm not one to talk, but in hindsight, Instructor Rean sure assembled a class of rare, colorful characters. Now that's another statement. So you say, but I don't get the impression you've troubled Instructor Rean all that much. Come think of it, you may be right. What do you expect? He's a mall student. Of course he doesn't go out of his way to make life hell for Schwarzer. You say it like it's somewhat out of the ordinary. So I wouldn't say it's entirely true. I had my family stuff to work through at the start. I was even a little impudent. It was only later that I started making a point of not causing problems for our instructor. Yeah, so you started to sympathize with the guy, is that it? I didn't know, I could see that. After all, like Instructor Rean, Kurt definitely has his fans among the girls here. To say the least, it seems like quite a number of girls visiting the campus today have something of a soft spot for him. Meaning we have another womanizer in the making on our hands. No, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? If anything, I see him as an example of what not to do, rather than someone to emulate. He's lucky he's not here to hear all this. Poor sap can't catch a break. That aside, I think it's kind of great how the new Class 7 is just the 5 of us. We each have our strong points and weak points. It keeps things interesting. Indeed, it allows us to come together and compensate when someone struggles. I suppose we do strike something of a balance when you think about it. I think it's thanks to our small group that we've been able to grow and overcome so much. If even one of us was missing, I doubt we would have come nearly as far. Or maybe not. I doubt losing one or two of us would have made that much of a difference. There it goes again. Well, what else is new? I believe Ash is what they call a tough nut to crack. Yeah, think what you like. Whatever, I'm gonna get back to my patrol now. Peace. Ash, wait. What now? Jokes aside, try not to stretch yourself too thin. Don't think you always have to shoulder a responsibility by yourself. You're never truly alone. Thanks, but you got nothing to worry about. Believe me, any corners I can cut with this crap are getting cut. Okay, I'm off, for real. Try not to slack off too much now, you hear? Oh, Ash. So dang it, he never makes things easy. They already realize he wants to leave, huh? Randy. Someone's looking comfy, trying to get out of doing your job during the open house? What, never seen someone on break before? Sheesh. Not like there's much worse instructors to do in the afternoon anyway. They're free or workaholics anyway. They frankly got everything covered, so why not put my feet and take it easy? In other words, sucking off. Wait, don't tell me you're getting sentimental all of a sudden. And I guess you could say that. I hate to bail like this. I really did hope to see you kids through to your graduation. Man, I gotta say, I never took you for a sappy type. What's the big deal? You're just going back to your old Crossbell stomping grounds. Ain't the end of the damn world or anything. Oh, if anything, I'm glad to see you go. It means one less adult to get on my ass about something stupid. For all the growing you've done, that mouth of yours could still use some work, punk. Don't get me wrong, it sucks to go, but I'm not worried about things going south about me around this Help Zero ship. You kids are probably capable now. Not to mention, you got Reed and Toei. You couldn't be in better hands. Hey, if you say so. But he's not wrong. I don't think the others will have any trouble with those two still around. You know something, Ash? I realized it a while back. You and I were not all that different from each other. Alright, who are you and what have you done to real Randy? I'm serious, man. We both have, let's say, colorful past, and we both tend to put on a brave face and not look barred over anything. We also tend to act laid back, yet try to shoulder things all on our own. See where I'm going with this? It ain't all bad. Sure, we had rough starts, but now we've got places we belong, surrounded by people who respect and accept us. But I guess what I'm trying to say is, it wouldn't kill on you to lean on those around you every once in a while when you need them. Being there for others and being able to count on them being there for you is what love and friendship are all about. Jumping at shadows, it's not like I'm trying to be Mr. Loner over here or anything. You don't have to remind me of that mushy crap. I get it, believe me. Sure, consider it a little reminder.
Wonder how the other events are going now. It's as good a time as any to check in on them.
Doing the rounds, Ash? Yup. You checking the equipment? More importantly, I'm so sorry I can't help much with keeping things running. I've been busy handling VIPs today. Had no point in apologizing to me. Plus, ain't this whole open house thing about making us students do the work? I guess you're right. Honestly, it brings me back to when I was still a student. Our school festival was quite the event. I heard a little about that from Crow. He's apparently had some recorded footage of it. You don't need to see that. Jeez, Crow, what are you thinking? Oh, now I really will have to get him to show me sometime. No, I officially forbid you as an instructor. By the way, when I was second year, I was the student council president. I heard, pretty easy to imagine. Hey, you think? It was honestly really tough. But everyone on the council helped, and so did Reed, so I managed to hang on till the very end. Schwarzer was on the student council. No, not quite. But he was always accepting our requests. And even outside of that, he was constantly helping people who were in need. Not like he's any different now. Oh, I think it's nice. Anyway, it was a hard job that put a lot of responsibility on my shoulders, but it was equally as fun and worth doing. Cool, bully for you. Anyway, sorry to keep you here. We both better get back to work. You've got this, Ash. Take care. Yeah, thanks, I guess. Kirby, did something happen? No, just here for the regular report. The open house is proceeding as planned. All the clubs are doing well. I see. Good work out there. You seem busy. Yes, well, end of your paperwork on top of issues regarding the open house will do that. Not to mention dealing with my successor. You're quitting the branch campus at the end of this year, right? I am. The RMP is understaffed. To be honest, they asked me to come back right after the war ended, but I managed to get them to hold off until the end of the year. The current plan is for Instructor Herschel to take my place. We're bringing in a new instructor to fill the role she's vacating, so you kids don't have to worry about anything. I ain't worried. Heh, good. I suppose I'm the one worried about the branch campus on my way out. Now that I think about it, that was all for naught. You kids have all grown tremendously in the last year. Look at you. You were the #1 problem child when you got here. Now you're someone people can rely on. I'm not some model student. I think you are spot on with your first assessment. Regardless of what you think of yourself, it's the fact that the people around you trust and depend on you. So I hope you see this committee job through to the end. Yeah, you don't have to tell me twice. Hey Ash, doing your committee member rounds? What do you think, smartass? So how's it going? Sounds like the Lit Club is doing well. Yeah, well I left a lot to Tatiana. Yeah, I saw you participating in the reading. You weren't too shabby either. You were watching? I just happened to be passing by, so I took a peek. Good. Ain't anyone ever told you that nobody likes a peeping Tom? My bad, I couldn't help but be curious about how my students were faring. Right, what were you say? I guess you were always like that, prone to sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. I bet you've been running around all day looking after people. Or yeah, actually. I figured since I hadn't seen you anywhere. Now that I'm complaining, thanks to you I had an easy time with it. Well, as an instructor here, I've been trying not to get too involved. Sounds like a guy who'd probably write a formal letter apologizing for jaywalking, but I guess there are people out there who appreciate it. Ash, I just don't want to owe you anything. Ash. I'm going to keep sticking my nose into people's business. That's just how I am. And that goes for your business too. If anything comes up, let me know. I'll come running. I'm your homeroom instructor, okay? I told you, that part of you is so damn annoying. Whew, almost time to wrap up. I should probably cast my vote. Oh, now I have to go to the voting thing. I wish they'd do that right after a cutscene with Reen, though. Instead of making me do a transport event first. A vote for what exactly? Which club had the best event, eh? It'd be lame to vote for my own club, so I can actually choose here. Horn Music Club? I'll write him a comment too. There we go. With that afternoon portion of the Forest Branch Campus open house came to a close. The visitors departed school grounds in good spirits, satisfied with the festivities. As soon as they were all gone, Principal Le Guin summoned all the students and faculty onto the field for another assembly. I'm pleased to announce that both the morning lectures and the afternoon club activities were both very warmly received. Suffice it to say, the open house proved to be an excellent showcase to the general public of how far we've come in this short span of time. I couldn't ask for a better conclusion to an eventful first year on this campus with all of you. Success such as this is only made possible thanks to the hard work and effort put in by every person involved, no matter their role. Impressively, despite the many hours you all have put into this, not a single one of you looks exhausted now that it's behind you. If anything, I see excitement and anticipation for the future in your eyes, a wonderful sign of what I'm sure is a good year to come. That having been said, it's now time for today's main event. Huh? I don't get it. All the visitors are gone. There's nobody else left to see whatever this is. Is she talking about the club voting? Be pretty lame if that was the main event. We will now announce the results of the first Student Council presidential election for the branch campus. Wait, that was the boxman? What was the point of writing in the music club? What? Nobody said anything about an election? Hi, it's me, Mint, everybody's favorite engineer. I'll be your MC for this next segment. Well, Instructor Toe is over there tabulating everyone's votes. Let's give our candidates one last introduction. First up from Class 9. Military Finance. It's a branch campus's highly capable social butterfly. You know him better as Stark. Next from Class 8, Combat Tactics. It's a branch campus's heaviest hitting ever considerate sister figure, Leonora. And finally hailing from Class 7, Special Operations. It's the campus punk of a heart of gold who everyone trusts, Ash. Are you shitting me? It goes without saying that this inaugural Student Council election is a very special occasion. As you all know, these three students were nominated by their respective classes, and when all is said and done, one of them... Hey, Schwarzer, what's the deal? Mind telling me what the hell's going on here? What's there to explain? The ones who serve on the Open House Executive Committee get to run for president. Your efforts running things and helping the clubs get ready were essentially a campaign to show everyone what you're capable of. And you've been tryharding this one pretty well, huh? You've gotta be... This is news to me. So I thought I told you to give him a rundown last week. But Instructor, you see how he's reacting? If I told him he was up for election ahead of time, he would have put on the spot. So I decided to leave that part out in the interest of the student body. Why you set me up. Look, what we say that might have been a little mean, but what we all did come together and choose to nominate you for president, Ash. Are your heads on straight or some? Are your heads on straight? If anyone's suited to be student president, council president, it's Ponylocks over there, not me. Or you could have picked Mr. Hotshot Honor Student. Hell, Wild Philly would have been better, and she's a freaking loose cannon. Really, just about anyone here would do. Well, almost anyone. Little Bunny, probably not. What? You could have been a little more discreet, but I don't disagree. I'm neither suited to nor interested in being president. Well, in my case, my hands are already full of the duchy. Besides, you know me, I prefer scheming in the shadows over work out in the open. Less scrutiny that way. And not a regis shame to be found. As for me, I'm also busy following in the footsteps of my predecessors in the Vanner School. In that sense, I don't think it would be right for me to lead other people, or not right now anyway. I'm the last person you want to filing paperwork and doing all the other administrative stuff. Huh, but if you were SSS, weren't you basically a cop in training? And cops do paperwork. That's fair. You're more the type who prefers being out in front, leading the charge rather than commanding from the back. Taking all that into account, we were led to realization. Our best candidate for student council president is you, Ash. It wasn't simply a process of elimination. We nominated you for your ability to get things done and also to support others. Accepted, Ash. At this point, it's too late to change your nomination. I'll admit, I would have perhaps preferred you to properly volunteer for it before things got underway. Be that as it may, I also happen to agree you're the best man for the job, Ash. This isn't funny, you guys. This ain't just something you... Look, there's Instructor Toa. That must mean... There you are. I'll leave the rest to you. You got it. And now the moment you've all been waiting for. The final results are in. Let's see. Wait a sec. Unfortunately, it looks like one person's vote had to be invalidated. I went to the Modern Music Club. It says I was sufficiently rocked. Or to disagree there. Unfortunately, that's not what we were voting on, so it doesn't count. So that's what the ballot box is about. Damn it. Anywho, on to the final results. In the third place with 4 votes, it's Leonora. And I take what you can get. Thanks to everyone who voted for me. I really appreciate it. In second place with 5 votes, we have Stark. To be honest, I'd be lying if I said I'm not a little disappointed. I was all ready to take up the mantle and get to work. Well, it's hard to complain coming in second. Those two came in second and third. And that means... I think you've all narrowed it down, but finally in first place. With 10 votes, exactly twice as many as our second place candidate. The Force Ranch campus's first ever elected student council president is none other than... Ash Carbide from Class 7. Congratulations. Yeah, that's awesome. Hey, good for you, Ash. There's nobody more perfect to be our president. Agreed, I always knew you'd win. Are you shitting me?
You? Student Council President?
Laugh of the century, right?
You're not gonna really do it, are you? You just don't know when to give up, Ash Carbide. It's truly pathetic.
You think I don't know I'm unfit for it?
How couldn't you? You're so weak, you can't even beat me. How the hell do you expect to set a good example for anyone?
I said I know.
You'll never stand shoulder to shoulder with anyone. Never as a friend, as a confidant, or as a leader. You can put money on that. Whoever voted for you must be out of their damn minds. It's beyond laughable, isn't it? Come on, Ash, let's hear you laugh at this farce, at the biggest joke of all, yourself.
Shut up! Shut the hell up!
There you are, Shorzer. It took you long enough. What's the occasion, Ash? Why'd you call me up here? Need to talk about something? You could say that. Yeah, I got something I need to tell you. Well, you might want to make it quick. The others are going to be starting the after party soon. Maybe it's going to be like what Reen did when fighting Cassius. Maybe Ash will have to face a phantom version of himself in an actual fight. Things can't kick off about the man of the hour, you know? Hey, an after party, huh? Better to call a farewell party when all's said and done. I'll cut the chase, Schwarzer. Resigning from Force, is that it? What the? How the hell do you know? Give me a little credit, Ash. It's my job to stay on top of my students and their thoughts. Well, you read me like an open freaking book. Happy now? Cause I sure ain't. Let me ask you this. Does this have anything to do with what happened between you and the Emperor? His Majesty is doing just fine now. He's back to full health. He personally forgave you for what happened. It's water under the bridge. You don't think I get that? Just because he's forgiven me doesn't mean that I can. So your solution is to pack up and leave, is that it? Yeah, that's right. That's all I had to tell you. Peace. Ash, wait. I respect your feelings, but I want you to stay with us. What's it to you? I thought about playing the good instructor and listing off a bunch of rational reasons why you should remain here, but I can tell you've thought this through and feel sincerely about it. I won't try to reason with you. I'm simply going to speak from the heart. Ash, I really do want you to stay put. It's not just because you're one of my students that I hate to see you go. I consider you a friend, a partner who's gone through a whole lot with me this past year. Oh, give me a break. Just once, can you not turn this into some corny-ass speech? You'll live. Think of the rest of Class VII. I think they'd be pretty sad they didn't get to graduate with you. Yeah, right. Unlike what happened with your gen, I'm the only one dropping out here. Nobody's gonna miss some good-for-nothing jerk like me. You don't really believe that, do you? You need to open your eyes and take a good look around if you believe nobody here appreciates you. How, what do you mean? Wait. He's right, Ash. That's not it at all. Some of it, you guys heard all that. Not all of it, but some. Though it seems the instructor was aware we were here. We got the gist of things, I have to say. It's about what I expected. Everyone's worried about you, Ash. You've been acting off for some time now. Wow, so you were on to me the entire time. Great. Not just us. Look. Ash. Ugh, damn it, you too? And you, are you really going to drop out? Think so. Look at the bright side. Now you'll be able to read in peace without my dumb ass scaring you. You should be happy. But I won't. I did find you intimidating at first, but you're razor focused when you read your books. You even recommended one for me to check out sometimes. Whenever I have a problem, even if it's silly, you always go out of your way to help me like it's no big deal. Most days we both read in silence, it's true. But over time, having you there has made the Lit Club such a cozy place to be. The silence won't be the same without you. I'm so glad we're in the same club together, Ash, so glad. I'd rather say that way. Ugh. Tatiana. My, look at her poor heart out. Honestly, what she said goes for all of us. I get that you put a ton of thought into this, I really do, nobody's denying that. But we're just as determined to make it to graduation together. Every one of us, as a class. We'll do whatever it takes to make that happen. Don't think you can bail on us so easily, mister. Indeed, you're being rather narrow-minded about all this. You really should reconsider. Not to mention, I did lose to you in today's Panzer Slot scrimmage when you caught me by surprise. It would be haunted to the grave if you had a chance. If you ran off before I had a chance to settle the score. Don't forget me, I would hate to see you go as well. And I would be the only one tormenting our dear instructor on a regular basis. It would be so lonely if I had an accomplice. As the instructor in question, I'm not sure what to make of that one. I wouldn't be particularly upset if you left. Or Ellie, we're trying to. However, it would be sad if I was unable to graduate with you. Not much I can say for certain. Oh, damn it, guys. It's not just Class 7 either. You're appreciated by everyone on the branch campus. They need you here. Today's election results are a testament to how vital you've become to our school. Hey Ash, what are you doing standing all the way up there, huh? Oh, it's you guys. You're still here? Not for long. We're about to head out. I will be coming to the shindig tonight too, you know? We've got something special for you there to celebrate your victory, so I hope you're getting pumped. Yep, see you there, Mr. President. Not you guys too. Their timing couldn't be more impeccable. I'll say. Whatever, I don't care what any of you say, I'm still... Oh, give it a rest already, will you? Principal Le Guin, I didn't realize you were still on campus. There's something I forgot to mention, but before I get to that... As Ash Cartwright, you don't surely think you can leave this academy so easily without so much unfinished business now, do you? Huh? So what if I do? This branch campus hasn't seen a single student leave our ranks to date. Not even the war could show a perfect record. As principal here, I'm not about to permit her first desertion in such a shameful manner. Are you for real? Boy, she's really putting the screws to him. I can see her point. Given the circumstances, of course she wouldn't be all that inclined to accept this withdrawal. Grr. If you really insist, I shall let you go, but only if you agree to fulfill one last assignment as your condition for graduating. Yeah, what kind of assignment? You must demonstrate the fruits of your education at this prestigious branch campus as one of its first students. Something tangible. First is an institution of deep ties to the Imperial family. You must shoulder its legacy without shying away from it. Surely you owe that much to His Majesty, the Emperor, after all that has happened. Sorry, argue against that. Agreed, that sounds like a very reasonable thing to ask in return. Not to mention, I believe today's election offers you something of a unique opportunity, one you'll be foolish to pass up. Arg, damn it. What makes you all think you can boss me around? You have no idea what I'm thinking. Well, Ash, I hate to say it, but you brought all this upon yourself. Now, are you going to turn tail and run from those spots, or will you confront them head on? The choice is yours. Shit, you guys are playing real dirty, you know that? Getting up on me, going at me at every chance, going straight for my damn pride. How the hell am I supposed to run off in peace now when you go to all this trouble? Does that mean... Let me make one thing clear. I ain't saying because you guys all cried shark crocodile tears. Nothing like that. I just hate the thought of ditching this place when I've still got stuff left to do. Fine, accept your dumb assignment. I'll make good on it so hard I'll wipe that smirk clean off your face. Meanwhile, till Sam graduate, you better believe I'm going to be putting all you guys to work, and that goes for the new kids. Ash. Huh, now there's the Ash I know. Yeesh, Ash, can you admit how you really feel just once? Frankly, at this point, I'd be more shocked if you did. Agreed, at any rate, this coming year is shaping up to be a rare fun one. I can't wait for it to begin. Oh yes, Carbide, about that other thing I forgot to mention earlier. The Student Council President is permitted to select who gets to fill the other roles of the Council. No election necessary. That is all. Don't let me down now, President Carbide. I shall expect great things from you. Well, it sounds like the branch campus student council is now officially underway. Better get to work, Ash. If you need me for something, I'd be happy to be treasurer. Really, I just want to help however I can. Make your life easier as president. She's the best person for the job. She's already in charge of branch campus's accounting after all. Oh, that's right, I have to get ready for an after party, so I think I'll be heading back to the dorms now. Not so fast, Ponylox. You're not trying to run away from me, are you? Was it that obvious? Was it that obvious? Sure, clear as day. Seems like we had nothing to worry about. Yep, also was the end wall. That Ash, stirring up trouble until the very moment I step off this campus, I swear.
So, you didn't run away. Yeah, no matter how lame I may look, I decided to stay the course.
You already noticed, right? That curse of yours vanished a long time ago.
I know. You're nothing more than the manifestation of my own guilt.
Finally put two and two together. Guess it's time I was on my way then.
I guess we can't blame a Schmelga directly for this one.
No, that's not how this works. You're not going anywhere. Probably not ever. But I'm gonna keep moving forward, even if it means crawling on all fours. So you just sit there and watch.
You sound pretty dead set. Fine by me. Make sure I get a real good look then at the future you've resolved to create through blood-stained hands.
Two days later. If I were cut down the footage, this might be the longest episode, Daydream episode yet, huh? First Student Council, Treasurer Tatiana, Secretary Stark, Supervisor Leonora, Vice President Muse, President Ash, verified by Principal Aurelia Le Guin. That was Mira. True Rage that I had to forge many times before. Student Council ban times 2.